Is you thirsty?
Parched.
I'm weak. Welcome back to Everybody Doesn't Need a Podcast.
I'm Tiyoda.
And I'm Sharis. And by the end of this, you're probably going to want to take our mics. Before we get started, let's just throw out a little disclaimer. I know some of y'all have missed us. We promised y'all weekly episodes. As I was editing, we looked at the video and we listened to the audio. And we sound like some fucking cockatoos, okay? Like, first off, we already country. And if y'all watch the visual, y'all know we be on here drinking. It don't be water in our cups. Last week's episode and the one that we're about to refilm and give to y'all now in our soberer selves, yeah, that shit sounded a fucking mess, okay? I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Like,
we can't release this to the general public.
We recorded probably almost 2 hours of video and audio, and about 20 minutes of it was usable. The rest of it,
we had to scrap it.
Listen, y'all say SZA singing cursive. No, baby. I was talking in cursive, bold, 87 fonts. It was like, I sound like, put my thing down, flip and reverse it. Like, no fucking lie.
It was a miss, y'all. So, it was a miss.
From here on out, we're going to try to give y'all an episode every week. We're aiming for Tuesdays at 7 a.m. If that does not happen, charge it to our heart, not to our mind. Or to our mind, not to our heart.
Charge it to my head,
not to my heart. That, because things happen. But I think we're good now. We have our notes. We have our talking points. We've already did it for 2 hours. It as in record, as in the podcast. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Okay, but are you ready? You want to let people know what we're talking about? Because I'm not even going to start this off the way I did last time. I don't even care no more. For real, I know.
Okay, y'all. So today we are going to be talking about the music industry. The title of this episode is...
Are you not entertained?
So
or should I have said it like the movie? What? Are you not entertained? Or some shit like that. I don't even know how you say it or what movie it is. I just know it's a GIF on Twitter.
Well, yeah. So today's topic is music.
It's music. It's probably one of the things we probably talk the most about. One of the things we dabble in the most.
Yeah, makes
one
the
of the
world
things
go round.
we agree on the most and disagree on the most. Like I
agree.
It's it's music.
I object.
Oh, we're not doing that shit again. We're not. Listen, we're not doing that.
Okay, so let's start with music. What's your favorite genre of music, actually?
Favorite genre of music, R&B.
Okay.
And if I'm going to go into specifics, it's definitely 90s R&B.
Male or female?
Definitely male. Like, oh my God, cry to me, beg me. Talk about how I ain't shit, but say that shit sexy. You know? Listen, they don't sing in the rain no more.
I love this.
Coco Jones did sing in the rain, but we're not there yet.
The
We're talking about the 90s.
Awards.
That was Broccoli Fest.
Oh.
Oh my God. Did she sing in the rain at the BET Awards?
I thought she was wet.
But no, she sung in the actual rain at like some music festival. She had a green outfit and it was like pouring down raining. She was singing "Rain Down on Me" and it really started raining in real life.
So did Luke Combs.
We're not there yet either. So back to what we were saying. 90s R&B, specifically men, like that's my whole niche. I love it. Listen to it all the time. I could be happy as fuck listen to it.
So that means you have a lot to say in the R&B category.
Oh God, we're gonna try to condense it. I'm probably, but we're gonna try to condense it. If we go off on a tangent, I'm sorry, baby. Just stick with us, okay? I'm about to start singing again, baby. I'm about to start singing Pussycat Dolls. Okay, listen.
Nobody's gonna love me, baby.
What you gonna do?
I'ma stick with you forever.
You better. Okay, no, for real. And what's yours?
My favorite genre of music is country. But my most listened to genre of music is hip hop.
I really hate when this bitch say country music is her favorite fucking genre, because no, it's not.
It is.
You just like, you have an affinity for it, but that ain't your favorite.
What's my favorite?
Your favorite is fucking rap. Hip hop rap.
So let's get into hip hop rap.
Okay, well you can take it away, sister.
So what is your first memory of hip hop or rap in general?
Lil Romeo.
Okay.
And I feel like y'all about to be like,
what year was that?
Raised? Like 01.
I
knew some rap songs, like My Baby by Lil Romeo was like 2001.
I might have been.
Yeah.
So you didn't know Little Bow Wow?
Oh, I guess I did. I guess it would have been Bow Wow.
But Romeo left the impression on you, so to make it your first.
Maybe.
Thankful. Okay.
But I feel like I probably heard other things, like, because I've heard, like, rap music before that, but I wasn't really allowed to listen to rap music. So I guess since Lil Romeo was the first like rap CD I bought, first when I was like I knew the words to, that's like my first like introduction.
Y'all, speaking of Lil Romeo, we have a similar story.
Oh God.
Both of our daddies bought us Lil Romeo first CD.
Yes.
And that was my first CD, and it was her first CD.
I would never forget. It was my first like. I had gospel CDs before that, but that was like my first one that like I really wanted that I got to own. He got it from Sam Goody. I'm pretty sure none of y'all even know what Sam Goody is anymore.
She mentioned that to me. I said, "What?"
She's like, "Who is that?" Sam Goody used to be like a CD store, like FYE,
like Circuit City.
And Circuit City was like a Best Buy that they sold all like electronics, but Sam Goody was an electronic store, like just CD, like FYE, like CDs, VHS cassettes,
okay.
Those type of things.
Yeah, FYE.
Yeah.
Are we the only place that still has an FYE?
I don't know. Do y'all have FYEs wherever y'all live at? Because we definitely have one in Triangle.
This is the only one I've seen.
We were at Triangle Mall one day, which is in Raleigh, in case y'all know, North Carolina. And we walked past. I was like,
FYE. We immediately.
Oh, and had a ball and bought stuff.
Forever. So nostalgic. Yes. Oh my God.
And spent money. Like,
spent money.
If FYE is still around, it's probably because of us. But why is country and why is rap? I'm not even gonna, you know what? I tried to be serious. I don't know if y'all see my face. I really try. I tried to be serious. Why is country your favorite? I'm not even entertaining that bullshit. I'm not entertaining that bullshit. Why is rap, hip hop, why is that like your favorite? Or at least one of your favorites?
Thank you.
I'll give you one of them.
So growing up, I have an older brother. I have two older brothers, but I have one in the home. I can read an obituary. One from the home. And all he
the other from the street.
To play around the corner, to be exact. All he used to play was rap music. So my first actual memory of music, period, is Biggie Smalls. Like that's the first thing I can remember when I talk about music is Biggie. My brother loved Biggie, played Biggie all day, all night. My cousins loved Tupac, so it was always the Biggie Tupac beef.
Which makes sense. That sounds like what a lot of people our age would say anyway when it comes to rap.
When it comes to rapping, so I grew up on hip hop, Biggie, Tupac. Strangely enough, when we get into talking about our favorite rappers, y'all are gonna be surprised. Cause
I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't nobody should just name. Okay, it ain't none of them. And then with me, like with R&B, like I grew up in a gospel household. I grew up in a Christian non-denominational church. Was really big on Fred Hammond, Kurt Franklin, Mary, like those. Dietrich Haddon, like those are my guys, okay, and my girls. I said Mary, Yolanda Adams, all of that. But when I'm with my cousins or I go to daycare, if I would get to school, not school, damn, I don't know what I'm talking about. If I would get home before my parents would.
Daycare.
I was in daycare for a long time.
Y'all was playing the devil's music in daycare.
If I was still there after 6 o'clock, I was watching 160 Park as well. But if I was at home for my parents,
watch the show? Sorry, what is it? Cedar's World?
I do not watch Cedar's World, but I do know what Cedar's World is.
And what's Big Tigger?
Rap City. Rap City basement. It would come on at 5 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock was come on.
BET to bring those back.
I think Tigger is trying to bring back Rap City. And if he's not trying to do, I think he's like a part of it. If somebody's gonna be
and
the
Freaky
host.
Friday. Freestyle
Friday. Oh my
Remember
God,
the Blind Man?
Fairy. Yes. Blind Fairy started singing because Chris Brown was there. No,
yes.
but
okay, sorry.
I would like watch it. I'd be like in the car with my cousins and stuff, and of course in Dillon it'll be 99.1, which is also the radio station in Fayetteville.
Mine is 97.5.
That's ours here. Yeah, but the music will come on, so I would just learn it. But she even knows she'll play songs from artists that I say I like. And I'll be like, what the fuck is this? She's like, oh, it's from their first album. I was like, oh, I don't know any album.
If it was the radio single, I
knew any radio single, I probably know every fucking word, frontwards and backwards. But when it comes to album cuts, I wasn't allowed to listen to it. So I don't really know. Because I remember my first album that I got when I was able to listen to rap without getting in trouble.
What was it?
Oh my God. It was We Are Young Money.
Really?
Unless Thank Me Later came out first. Whatever one came out first. If We Are Young Money came out first, it was that. If it was Thank Me Later by Drake, then it was that. But I do remember that was my first one that I was able to buy and not be scared to take home.
The first album that I bought was it was the Eminem show.
Oh God.
And I can't even say I bought it. It was my money. But my mom, let me tell y'all, my mom.
We Are Young Money came out 2009, so it was that one.
My mom hates Eminem. So we were in Circuit City. And she was like, y'all can buy a CD, whatever. I know she hate Eminem, so I'm like looking at my brother like,
please get me this.
Give me this CD. I'm gonna give you the money. So he grabs it, and she was looking for you know how the parental. Of course, Eminem CD gonna have it. So I showed her one that had parental control on it, and gave my brother the real one. So he bought it, and I would just Blast Trapped in the Closet. Free art. Oh!
And
I would blast cleaning out my closet because my mom would piss me off so bad, and I would just blast it and piss her off. I'm sorry, Mama. She hates Eminem to this day.
You know what song I would blast when my parents piss me off? So I grew up with my mom and my stepdaddy.
Oh, I know what it is.
And me and my stepdaddy are starting to mend fences, and this is a different story for a different day. But when I was mad at him, it would be that stepdaddy.
You ain't my daddy. Shut up.
Listen, all the time. Now, granted,
your mama.
he was nowhere in listening distance, because if he was, it would have been switched to ass. Okay,
Who
but
sings that?
I have no idea who does
You
say
so
this.
bad. I'm so bad.
You just mad because you ain't my dad. No, for real, for real.
God.
But
speaking of one-hit wonders, do you
God.
remember Afro Man because I got high? I was gonna
yes,
clean my room.
yes.
That's another song I wasn't supposed to be. Okay,
I don't think any of them we were supposed to.
if
be
you could
listening
think of
to.
one song that you had no business listening to and you snuck and listened to it, what was it?
My neck, my back.
That's what I was gonna say. My brother had this big fucking radio, and I would stick the headphones in and turn it down real low, and just first you gotta put your neck.
Not the big fucking radio. If y'all wonder why I'm looking down, I'm trying to see.
We trying to see
who, do the stepdaddy song.
Okay, y'all. So while she's looking at, y'all see me looking at my notes. We prepared today.
Hitman Sammy Sam.
Wow, is he still alive?
You ain't my dad. Shut up. That was my fucking.
Oh, Dirty
shit.
Bastard had a hit wonder. Hey.
What, bitch better have my money?
That's Rihanna.
No.
Baby, I got your money, don't you? What's the name of that song?
What's the name of the ODB song? It's Bitch Better Have My Money.
Oh, wow.
Drake say, bitch better have my money when I come for that shit like ODB. I'm on my worst
right.
behavior.
He's dead, right?
Yes, ODB is dead.
Oh, damn.
I mean, RP to him. But, yes, sneaking to listening to secular music.
That's a part
and I'm going to call it secular because it's
enrichment.
rap, R&B, all of that. One of the best moments of, like, my childhood. I would never forget one time I was with, like, my cousins, and one of them knew that I wasn't allowed to listen to, like, rap music. So when they would play it in the car, I would do like this. And for those who are just listening, I'm plugging my ears. I would have my fingers or my hands
they can't see us
over my ears.
Acting like you ain't listening.
Act like I ain't listening the whole time. I'm just like, rock the boat, rock the boat. I'll be fucking it up.
R.I.P. Aaliyah.
Getting caught trying to switch from BET to fucking Nickelodeon.
Oh my! When you hit the go back on her.
Let me see that remote. They press preview.
What is it?
Oh
it's a
God.
BET Uncut. It's Tip Drill. Well, come on.
Okay,
And
while y'all was watching BT Uncut and Tip Drill, I was watching Jerry Springer and Girls Gone Wild commercials. I ain't gonna lie. They was showing their titties and I was like, yeah, must be 18 years old on the call. How many more years have I got till I'm 18?
I couldn't wait to go to Spring Bling.
Listen.
You was ready to go wild.
There's a reason
And now
I'm
when
Hello
she turned
Titty.
18 was a virgin. So ain't go wild.
The world does not need to
You
know
missed
that.
your calling, babe.
I did. I should have been out there like, Girls Gone Wild.
Can't even get your Jerry's.
And for those who still aren't watching, I just act like I was lifting on my shirt and I was shaking my
Okay, let's bring it back around town, y'all. So let's go into lyricists. She does not like, what you be calling it?
I'm not a lyrical / conscious rapper
She
fan.
doesn't like conscious rappers.
I'm not going to sit here and say they aren't good. I understand that they have their niche and people love them. It's just not for me.
It's just he.
No.
She like the
I like niggas who are gat
bang bang shoot 'em up. Niggas on that damn street.
I don't want to listen to music and be reminded of what's going on in the world around me today.
Oh, that's deep.
Like,
That's deep.
I don't want to cut on a song. It's like cops killing niggas every day. I know. I know cops are killing niggas every day, and it's sad. But I listen to music.
God.
The same reason I watch TV is to be entertained. I do not want to listen
Are
to
you
music.
not entertained?
I do not want to listen to music and hear
Brenda's
about my
got
mama
baby.
being a crack
Brenda's barely
fiend.
got a brain.
Like, I don't care.
Okay.
It's sad.
But if someone asked you, who do you think is the best gun to your head? Oh, don't ban us, YouTube.
T.I.
We gonna get into T.I. when we mention the South because we know how you feel about T.I. Very underrated, might I
He uses
add.
very big words.
He does. Look at you. Are you
Sorry, Tiny, do not beat my
But you know
ass.
they like to get in that dungeon with Candy. And
No tea, no shade. And you think the best lyricist is?
the best lyricist alive is not a thought. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
It is Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem.
I thought you were gonna say Biggie.
He's dead. I think the best lyricist of all time is Biggie.
Oh, we said alive. Oh, I was like,
your face was like, duh.
duh.
Yeah, so I think Biggie is the best of all time. I think Eminem is the greatest lyricist alive. I do think Lil Wayne is a very, very close 1.5.
I think Lil Wayne is just like a genius in ways that can't be explained, and I don't think he should be
Grouped
He
with
can't.
these people.
He can't because it's. I mean, he can. Like they all can be grouped because they're all
But you
rappers.
think he's in his own separate lane.
It's something different about him, and I did not like Lil Wayne until 2009. It was 2008, 2009.
Lollipop.
Carter 3, We Are Young Money era. And then I started listening to old shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Lil Wayne definitely has to be mentioned when you say the great. Like, he is one of the greatest ever.
If you don't miss,
if you don't
miss
Lil
him,
Wayne,
if you don't mention
you don't
Lil
know
Wayne,
music
like
at all.
it's Weezy F Baby, please
He's
say
crossed
baby.
over even to white folk.
Listen,
rock music.
I'm not gonna
and all
lie.
that.
Rebirth is a good album.
I didn't listen
I own
to
it.
it.
I own it.
I
I have a physical copy of Rebirth. I own it. It is amazing. It's so good.
got
Fuck
no
you. Get a
spins
life.
in
Listen,
Brattleboro.
it got spins in Fayetteville because I was living there then.
Okay, so Lil Wayne, Biggie, Eminem, also of course Jay-Z. We can't leave out Jay-Z.
Can't leave out Jay-Z. Like
Jay-Z, everybody says Jay-Z is the GOAT. I would say that if I didn't feel like, don't cancel me Jay-Z fans, because Jay-Z used to be my favorite rapper.
Oh God.
I would say if I didn't feel like he was biting off of Biggie. I feel like everything he used to do is biting off of Biggie, so I can't give him that title.
I
I'm so
would
sorry.
typically with y'all that says this, I'd be like, I can see that. I'm not. I have no
wouldn't be
I have no
able to
dog
see
in
it.
this fight at all. There's somebody that we will talk about a little later that if people know me, they're probably surprised that I'm not saying, but I'm not.
Lyrically.
Because it's great, and it's great, but
The
when
last lyricist I'm gonna say is Nas. I think if I had to give my top 5 out of order is Biggie, Eminem, Jay-Z, Nas, and Lil Wayne.
Yeah, no,
But you had to give us 5. 3. Give us 3.
I'm gonna give you the same 3,
The
same
same.
5 she's getting. I remember being in college and like it was either it couldn't have been a pre-dawn, but it's probably some kind of event, and of course they like they dropped a Biggie song or dropped a Tupac or dropped something, and I remember
say Tupac.
and I remember looking at the girl who I was friends with at the time, being like, damn, I wish I was one of them people who knew all the words to at least 1 or 2 Biggie or Tupac songs. And she looked at me like, bitch, you can learn every song to a certain rapper's whole album. Just go learn it. I was like,
You
I
learned
don't think I
Rod
want to.
Wave's whole track list
Yeah, I was
in
like,
a week.
I don't think I
It's
I
just
want
not
to.
your thing.
But I mean,
You like some Biggie songs though.
I listen, like I can give you a little bit of Juicy. I ain't gonna know every word, but I'm gonna know a little bit of something. I know just as much as Gucci, just as much as Juicy and Hypnotized and Big Papa
What about
as I
Tupac?
know about
Hit 'em
Dreams and
up.
Nightmares. I know that's why I fucked your
You-
wife, you fat motherfucker. Get money.
Take
now.
money. You
Take money.
knew the whole Meek Mill on your live. I said she got to be drunk because she's rapping the whole
Oh yeah,
song.
I had to be because
Dreams and Nightmares.
mm,
Okay,
mm,
so I
baby.
think, well, I ain't gonna say that's all the lyricists, but
It's not, but
those are the main.
yes, we and we're on a time crunch. But
main
also,
components,
this is
y'all.
also a great time for y'all to comment or tweet us and be like, y'all forgot to say so and so, or
Yeah.
what about so and so? Because give us that, because you never know. We might can
Maybe we
do
did forget.
another version of this music thing like in some weeks or some months from now. We'll be like, yo, somebody said so and so. Let's go off on a whole tangent about them. We can't just.
Yeah.
Music is too broad. Every genre is too broad for us to hit on everybody. Because if we do, we will literally be here for 7 hours.
We
and
really
I promise y'all
would.
not listening to 7 hours of us.
So to get past
Oh,
the
God, I'm nervous.
lyricists, the little quick, who do you think is underrated? I said T.I. I think T.I. is very
I think
underrated.
T.I. is underrated as well.
People went around for Paper Trail.
People were around for paper
I
Trail.
knew that whole album. My brother had all T.I. albums.
People were around for it.
Was it him
but
that had the stuff? That's ludicrous. Southern Hospitality. Whose album is that? But yeah.
I'm not about to Google everything. They're gonna be like, how these bitches
They
talk
don't know
the music?
shit.
They don't know shit.
Right. T.I.
Underrated?
I think he's underrated. I'm going out on a limb here and I'm giving T.I. King of the South. I'm giving it to him. I'm giving it to him.
I mean, T.I. gave himself King of the South, and he wasn't
I'ma
lying
give it
about
to
it.
him.
He wasn't lying about it. I think Melly's underrated.
Melly, okay. Who is
As
that?
in YNW.
How did his trial go? What was the verdict? The people want to know.
It's a mistrial. We don't know the exact number, but it has been alleged that it was 9-3 guilty. They said it was one woman in there that was not letting up, saying no, No,
may or may
he's
not
innocent.
have been.
He's innocent
her.
and convinced two other people to switch. And I'm not gonna say it was me.
But we're not gonna.
But
say
I'm not gonna say it
her.
wasn't.
Okay, Millie.
I think Millie's underrated, but Millie also is like he's a
newer.
I'm trying to think of like rappers who are big but don't get the respect they deserve. I guess.
If I had to think of one,
But I also can't really speak on this. I'm not a rap girly.
You're not a rap girly.
I mean, like, all the rap I like is all newer rap. Like, love 21, love Migos, love Kodak,
I love Kodak.
You know, love Melly, love Aubrey Drake Graham.
Okay.
Is he still considered newer?
Who? Drake? No, he's
Drake's
seasoned.
first album came out 13 years ago.
Drake is a very seasoned veteran, I would say.
But we were sitting here talking about rappers from the 90s. He's a newer rapper. The early 2000s, he's a newer rapper.
Did he win Artist of the Year? No, that white man won it, didn't he?
Oh my God. Best New Artist, and it was Bon Iver.
Bon Iver.
He beat Drake and he beat Justin Bieber that year. This is editing Sharis, and I was so wrong because Esperanza Spalding definitely won Best New Artist that year, 2011. It was not Bon Iver. I don't even know where I got Bon Iver from. Drake's first Grammy came from Take Care for Best Rap Album, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost positive on that. Which, I don't remember who he was nominated against, and honestly, I don't give a fuck. Because Take Care, certified classic.
What year was that?
Take Care came out 2011.
11?
Because Thank Me Later came out June 15, 2010. Or June 10th, 2010? June 15, 2010.
Okay.
And Take Care was November 15th, 2011.
Okay, y'all, I was going to go into favorite rappers, but I know Sharis is going to give us a big spiel. So we're going to say that for last.
I think we gotta get it out the way now. Let me go ahead and just say what I say.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into favorite rappers.
I mean, we might as well go ahead and get it out of the way. Go ahead and do yours.
Me first?
Because I feel like yours will be a little quicker. I'm a little
Okay,
long-winded about certain things. Who's your favorite rapper?
Kanye Omari West.
Okay.
I should have brought him in here with us because I have this big picture of him, but I'm going to leave him.
Do you have Kanye locked up in a fucking closet or something?
I wish I did. So, my favorite rapper of all time is Kanye, y'all. The crazy thing is, Kanye did not become my favorite rapper until My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I was never a Kanye fan. I didn't like him because he had beef with 50 Cent over that whole little, when they both put out their albums at the same time. Who was it? Curtis and Graduation. And he beat 50 Cent and 50 Cent stopped rapping. 50 Cent used to be my favorite rapper. I still love 50 Cent can what?
Nothing.
What can he do to you?
I was going to say something, but 50 Cent be canceling people, so I'm not going to say it. 50 Cent can continue to be a great executive producer on these great TV shows that we'll talk about at a later date.
Shout out to 50 Cent.
Shout out to Ja Rule.
The first man I ever... There's a line that's being drawn here that y'all can't see. But back to my favorite rapper, Kanye. Before I get into it, let me just run it down really quickly. My first favorite rapper ever was Biggie. And then it was Eminem. And then it was Biggie, Jay-Z, DMX, Eminem, Kanye. Now we're in my Kanye era. We have been here for a while. Are you counting?
I mean, I wasn't counting. I think I was trying to reset.
Did you know all of those? Or did any of them surprise you?
Oh, no, I think I knew all of those. I was going back through it like, did she name everybody I thought she would name? I think you did.
I think I
You said Biggie, 50 Cent, you said Biggie, Jay-Z, DMX, 50 Cent, Kanye.
I didn't say Eminem?
Oh, you said Eminem and not 50 Cent.
Damn.
That's how I was doing like this.
Oh.
And for
those
who are it's been listening, I was
it's been quite a few. I've had quite a few favorite rappers. Right now it's Kanye West. It has been Kanye West since about 2014. Whenever My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out, it was Kanye West. My brother had just got out of the army for good, and we were riding around his Cadillac, and he was playing the album, and I fell in love with it.
My brother got some money right around his Cadillac.
Shout out to my brother. My whole hip-hop history is because of my brother. But
yes, shout out to her brother.
Shout out to my brother. And I never really had a problem with my favorite rapper not winning Best New Artist or anything like that. He's won all his Grammys, so...
No, our mics did not disconnect. No, there was not any kind of technical difficulty. I'm just very confused. I'm looking down, I'm talking to the mic as to why she just had to throw so many shots at me. Like, I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here. I'm sitting here and I'm eating my fucking food.
Calm down, you light skin.
Okay, well, I've only ever
Shout
had...
out to Kanye.
I've only ever had one favorite rapper.
Y'all, and I didn't say... I'm sorry, let me just say this. I didn't say one person specifically because I know she about to say his name. But that used to be my favorite rapper, too.
I've only ever had one favorite rapper. I have liked some people, but as we have already said, I am not a rap girly. But there are some people, like, I love Lil Wayne. It took me a long time, but I love him. I love T.I.
T.I. was your favorite rapper?
T.I. was never my favorite rapper. By the time I got into all these rappers, listen, Wiz Khalifa definitely was very fond. But my favorite rapper is and has always been, and most likely will always be, the light-skinned Canadian himself, Aubrey Drake Graham.
Mm-hmm.
He can do no wrong in my eyes. And what I will say, even though he's my favorite rapper, I am like so unbiased when it comes to his music.
She really
because
is. She'll let you know if it's bad.
Drake as a person, I'm biased all the way. Like, there's nothing bad you can tell me about him. I don't care. Baby, you in blackface? Me too. Like, we're doing this shit together.
Slavery was a choice. We gonna ride if y'all can't tell.
But when it comes to his music, I consider myself to be unbiased because if it's some Drake shit, I'm gonna just say like that shit was trash.
Like what? If you're reading this, it's too late.
You said it, not me.
Basura.
I don't want him to. It's basura.
Basura. Baccarat.
Listen, I don't need him to listen and be like, oh, she don't like that. Ew, I could never. But he did say he don't fall in love with fans and he not fucking no fans. Well, he didn't say that.
I was gonna say, baby.
But I'm just saying, Drake is my favorite ever since. Well, I've been in love with Aubrey Graham since the.
No, we talking just Drake.
I have been in love with Drake as a rapper
since he came out.
Since I heard Replacement Girl first, and I was just like, oh my God, that's Aubrey from Degrassi. So I'm still going to consider that. It was when I used to get this girl my iPod and she would put music on it. Mm-hmm. And it was I'm Gonna Take Your Girl was on there. And then I reheard Replacement Girl. And oh my God, please. Brand New.
Please. Mine was I'm Still Fly. That's the first Drake song I remember.
Like, just Room for Improvement and Comeback Season. I was just like, I love this man. I love him. And then So Far Gone came out and I said, oh my God, I love this man. And then when Best I Ever Had like became like a big ass single.
I used to get mad at people for liking him. I'm like, y'all
oh my
God,
Drake. I was so mad. I used to be
so mad.
But literally, I will never forget when he performed Best I Ever Had at BET Awards on that red cardigan. He had to sit on that.
Yes, oh my God.
And I was like, why is he sitting down? And it's because he had sore hair like he at least playing basketball. I just love an athlete.
What's your favorite Drake song?
I always say I don't have a favorite Drake song, but I have a favorite Drake verse. But the favorite Drake verse is literally the full song plus the chorus. So I guess it has to be Paris Morton Music. His verse on Paris Morton Music is amazing to me. Really good. I guess it's not considered a real song because it was supposed to be just a feature on the Rick Ross song, but it's on Care Package, so I
My favorite Drake song has always been Best I Ever Had. What's my favorite Kanye song?
Oh my God, I know this. It's damn, I don't know this. What is your favorite? Do you have one?
No.
You got a favorite album?
I do. What's your favorite Kanye album?
It's it's Graduation.
It's who? Y'all, the crazy thing is she bought me the vinyl.
It's the vinyl. It's the yellow one.
She bought me the vinyl.
It's Dropout.
Yeah. It's me. It's me, Mario.
Yeah, is that
What's
one?
your favorite Drake album?
My favorite Drake album is Thank Me Later. And I really think it's Thank Me Later because of the nostalgia. It's his first official album.
Mine is Take Care.
I don't think Thank Me Later is his best. Thank Me Later is definitely
okay, what's your favorite and the best?
My favorite
and the worst. You gotta give us all three. And I'm gonna give all my three. Give us your three.
Well, my worst has changed.
Motherfuckers never loved us.
My worst.
I never liked that song. I didn't like it. That and Hotline Bling, they played it out too much.
I mean, yeah, okay. My favorite is Thank Me Later.
What's your favorite song off that album?
My favorite song off of Thank Me Later is Thank Me Now, which is the ending track.
You can thank me now.
Mm-hmm. I also quoted it on Twitter today. Wow.
His best album.
His best, in my opinion, I want to say Take Care, but nothing was the same. It's so fucking good.
Oh my God, Come Through.
But
that is our jam.
Because they both have one song on them that if they were to be removed, they would be just flawless. I think if you take Make Me Proud off of Take Care. I don't dislike Make Me Proud.
I don't like it.
Take It Off. Take Care will be flawless. If you take that fucking Paris Morton Music 2/Pound Cake off of Nothing Was the Same.
Please take it away. Okay, his worst album and the worst song on it.
His worst album has
And
always
the best
been,
song on
in
it.
my opinion, If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. But as of recently, it's that fucking Honestly Nevermind.
You know, what's on that?
Oh
God! Text Go Green.
Yes, that and Sticky and Massive.
Please.
Just no.
Yeah.
No. And it's just because I can't get into it, not my type of music. But his music, that is my type of music. It would be If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. I like the first 4 or 5 songs. I like the last song. And that's
Are we
it.
counting him in 21's album?
Her Loss
Is
is
her favorite thing
probably
in the world.
one of the best rap collaboration
telling you,
albums
this is
in recent years.
And mine would be what?
best rap collaboration
Yeah,
album?
what would I say? You.
Who the fuck collabed?
Watch the Throne!
Oh my god,
you
Watch the
love
Throne
that
is so
album.
good. Oh my god. Oh my
You
god.
want it on vinyl.
It's like $100. If anybody wants to pay for it for me, I swear to God, I love you forever.
Cash App Zelle.
Honestly, Her Loss is the best rap collab album since Watch the
last
Throne.
10 years.
Since Watch the Throne.
Cause that thing with Future.
Oh my
It was
god,
not a
what a
time
time.
to be
Drop it. But okay, I don't want to keep going too long about this because I'll
Yeah.
talk about Drake until tomorrow.
We will be here all night. My favorite Kanye
Why am I throwing
album
on
is
gangs?
College
It was
Dropout.
2-6.
The best Kanye album is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And the worst
I have
Kanye
it on
album
vinyl.
is 808. Y'all know, I do not like 808.
You don't like
for my
808.
braids.
She don't
I
like
don't
808s.
like that techno.
See? I don't like Drake's techno and you don't like...
I don't like that mess.
You don't like Heartless?
I like Heartless, RoboCop, and
It's the only song I think of.
the other one that's up there. Damn, what is it?
What album is Power on? I hate that song.
You don't like No One Man Can Have All This.
Not a fan.
That was at the Alpha Probate. But those are our favorites. Rod Wave, my baby, I love you.
Love you, Melly.
Rod Wave for me is what Melly is for her.
Yeah.
So we'll say that.
Yeah, well, we can go there.
Okay, and one last favorite. A dead favorite. Do you have a dead favorite or a dead rapper that you were really fond of? She cried at Nipsey funeral, y'all.
But I didn't know him. I was very, very, very drunk, and the funeral was just... It was just a sad day, okay?
Sorry, I do not do coke, but my nose is just...
Pop Smoke.
Okay, you do the dance.
I'm not
You do
doing the
really like
dance.
him.
I ain't sound like a big fan or nothing though.
But you like his
I don't
music.
think there's any rappers that have passed away that it was like, oh my god, I'm such a huge fan. Oh, like I've heard a song here or there.
DMX.
R.I.P. to them.
DMX for me.
Yes.
I was devastated.
Oh, we're not even about to
We ain't gonna
sit
get
here
into
and
it. We're going to the next topic in rap, which is beef. Rap beef. When you think of rap beef, it kind of, you really can't have rap without rap beef.
You
It's
can't.
part of the culture.
Of course, you know, East Coast, West Coast, Biggie, Tupac.
Biggie, Tupac, Suge Knight, Snoop Dogg, and all of them beefing with everybody from New York. Okay, when I think of rap beef, the three that come to my mind, of course, Biggie and Pac.
Like, I think that's just like indisputable.
That's in the Biggie and Pac. Also, the Biggie and Pac. I just lost my train of thought because of what she said. Biggie and Pac, the whole Murder Inc. versus 50 Cent. Like, how do you have a whole group versus one man and you lose?
If y'all have not watched the Murder Inc. story on BT, please go watch it.
And you lose.
It's so insightful. It's so insightful. And it's coming from a Ja Rule fan. It's so insightful. It's really
We about to
good.
get into that, y'all.
And-
And then my last one would have to be Nicki Minaj versus everybody. Cause why?
I do not want to get slayed on this internet, but sit down, Grandma. Please. Sit down, Grandma.
So Nas and Jay-Z, that's the reason I don't to this day, I don't like Nas because of his
of
beef with
that.
Jay-Z.
Okay.
I hate it. You
But-
said
Who you think,
one
won?
in life, Jay-Z.
okay, but who won
The beef, I'm like, yeah, give it none. Ether was something.
Wait,
and
what's the Jay-Z song? I'm not hip on the, I just
I don't know.
knew that was a
I don't know
big
the name of it.
New York beat.
Mm-mm.
Well, I think we might have to take back Jay-Z and Nas.
Nas.
Because it might do have to be Ja Rule and 50 Cent.
Y'all, Ether was so crucial that I don't even remember anything Jay-Z said to defend himself. Like, that's how good Ether was.
I don't think I've ever heard Ether in my life. I've heard Remy Ma, Sheether.
Sheether was also nice. So to get into Murder Inc. and
Listen,
50 Cent.
Listen.
My man came on the scene. Let me tell you, I remember I was sitting at the dinner table at the table in my mama's room watching 106 in Park. And 50 Cent dropped down from that ceiling. What do you call a new song?
You heard that first? You hear Wanksta first?
No, I heard In the Club was his first song.
I think Wanksta was first.
Mm-mm.
I think so.
He dropped down from that ceiling, and Eminem, y'all know I was in love with Eminem, so I was like, oh my god. But the whole thing with Ja Rule, I was a big Ja Rule fan before 50 Cent came along. I love Murder Inc.
He ain't never did that wrong nobody.
Me and all my little friends used to run around saying we was in Murder Inc. 50 Cent came along. Jeffrey Atkins, he was gone. Charlie Baltimore was gone. Vita was gone. Ashanti stayed around, but Irv was gone.
Just Murder Inc. Just, you know.
Jeffrey Atkins was gone. 50
He became
Cent
an
got
actor,
rid of.
then he went to like jail forever. So
He got rid of everybody.
I mean, yeah, he did. That beef was.
That's legendary. Like that would be
one
the
man ruined a whole entire record label's career. That's how like essentially like Irv Gotti was like the upbringing of some people's like careers for real. Like some of the rappers we've already named, and to know like the downfall because of 50 Cent.
One person. Nigga ain't even have his whole album out yet. Like, not only just 50 Cent, G-Unit took over the world. I've never seen anything. And people like to compare it. Okay, I'll give Dipset. You know, Dipset had their time too, but 50 Cent had a clothing line, the fucking game. He had a whole... G-Unit was...
It was, it's
Shout
like,
out to 50.
It was one of those you had to be there moments.
You had to
and
be
like,
there. You really did.
And if you look at 50 now, like new kids and stuff who don't even really like understand, like
he's never fallen off. And he done had beef with everybody in his group. Everybody, Lloyd Banks.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Young Buck.
Yeah.
The Game.
But honestly, like
he the only one still.
Very much still influential. Very much like he's still doing his thing now. But
Curtis
honestly, I don't want to just sit here and just like harbor on all these beats because we're about 40 minutes into this and we ain't even started talking about not one singing ass motherfucker.
Oh wow. So yeah, y'all, we gonna wrap up
with this being said,
last day.
Listen.
Shout out to the women in hip hop.
Shout out to them.
To Little Kim.
Because we're not about to move Fume and not mention any of them. Shout out to Lil Kim. Shout out to Queen Latifah.
Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma, Rod.
Feel how you feel about Nicki.
But Nicki had her run.
Oh, listen, beat me up Scotty Nicki, Pink Friday Nicki.
I think she's the most successful female rapper ever. I would have to give it to her. I'm giving.
I think it's Cardi.
Rap wise. You think it's Cardi? Why? Because she got a Grammy? I don't think so.
I thought just off of like actual like.
I don't know.
Numbers.
I can't give it to Cardi because she only got one album.
I mean, Cardi does only have one album.
Yeah, that's how people try to give it to Lauryn Hill, girl.
But honestly, when it comes to Cardi, I feel about Cardi how I feel about Rihanna. Your album was so good, just give us singles and fucking features. Don't even put another album. Invasion of Privacy is so good that
Cardi had a great.
I can live off of singles.
Cardi doesn't have a bad feature. Also,
God.
Shout out to the new girls, Lotto. I love Lotto.
Yeah, shout out to the City Girls.
City Girls. Who else is the new girl we like?
We love the bathroom thinking we fucking City Girls. Okay, like it just it's sad sometimes. We think we them. But yeah, just.
I hope we probably did forget something.
We forgot a lot of people because there's too many people who is in this profession.
Missy Elliott.
1,000%, and I wish that they would stop like excluding you from
shit because you deserve it. Did we say Queen Latifah? We said Queen Latifah.
I mentioned her. Yeah.
Rod Digger and what's the lady?
You about to say MC Light?
Yeah, MC Light.
I mean, she's the voice of BET. Shout out to the voice of BET.
Shout out to.
But with that said, like,
it's so much, y'all. We gotta move.
It's rap, bro. So you guys, this right here was filmed at the very, very end. We realized how long the audio went, so the podcast that you're about to watch is gonna be split into two. You're going to get one on Tuesday at our regular time. You're going to get the part 2 as a bonus on next Wednesday. So back-to-back episodes. We really hope that you enjoy everything you're about to hear. And make sure y'all chime in.
Give us some comments. Let us know what you feel about it.